My name is Kiran Kamate. I've secured All India rank 53, state topper as well this year. It's been a wonderful feeling. It's been 10 days of. This was not an. This was not an easy journey. It was my sixth and final attempt at the UPSC CSE. My fellow mates, Basaraj, the Basaraj duo, Dhananjay, excellently. He spoke very wonderfully here. Manoj, I think he was my last year. We were roommates in Karnataka Bhavan. Very energetic, very lively, enthusiastic. I think a live wire, I would say. Sandeep, the enigmatic Sandeep, rank 82, second to the state. We've been very. I think a lot of commonalities between me and Sandeep here because we had the same kind of thought process. We had that fire to just stand out from the rest. I think we've had innumerable discussions during the interview stage, even during the mains preparation. We actually were 5 who went to Delhi for mains this time, just for the preparation, and 4 out of those 5 have been in the final list. So it's been a wonderful group, I would say. My journey started in March 2020. It was just before the COVID lockdown. I graduated in 2018 in civil engineering in Gokti Institute of Technology, Belagavi. Thereafter, I went for GATE coaching and then engineering services. And because of various reasons, I could not pursue that. And it was only then that in March 2020 that I started seriously pursuing civil services. So I gave my first attempt that year itself, a decision that I still regret of wasting an attempt. But that gave me an insight into how this exam actually looks like. Thereafter, I missed that by very few marks, even though it was my first attempt. Then thereafter, second attempt, again, I could not clear it in 2021. So 2022 was a breakthrough moment because that was the year I first time cleared the prelims. So ಇವತ್ತೆಷ್ಟು ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಖುಷಿ ಅವಾಗ ದಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಫೀಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಿಲಿಮ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ a lot of here will agree with that clearing the first prelims will always be very memorable. Then I wrote my mains that year. Again, I missed by a huge margin. I think I cannot even disclose my marks. That's utter failure. Then now slowly, I think things started getting difficult. It's been almost now 4 years of graduation and no job, nothing. And I've written about 22 other exams beyond UPSC till then, and with no successful attempt in any of those exams beyond UPSC. Now that is when I write the KPSC PWD, the Public Works Department Assistant Engineer, and I get through that. So I fail my 22 mains, and just a month later, I get into the final list of PWD with 67th rank. So I joined it, and that's how my journey was. The first 3 attempts without job, full time I prepared, and then the next 3 attempts, it was completely with job. So now I solved a few problems. Now I took another set of new problems. So again, God has very weird plans. Now again, 4th attempt, I write my prelims and I flunk the prelims. So again, back to square one with respect to UPSC journey. Now I have a lot of time till the next attempt. So I reworked my entire strategy. And in the meantime, my first posting was in Suvarna Sauda, Belagavi. So the meantime, I get relocated and appointed here in Bangalore in Public Works Department, Head Office, Care Circle. So I was very comfortable with Bangalore preparing here. So I wanted to be back here. So that gave me a lot of time. So that attempt, again, I clear prelims, I clear mains. First time I clear mains. Now again, that's a very memorable moment. Then I reached the interview stage, and me and Manoj, we were in the same Karnataka Bhavan that year, 2025. And April 22, 2025, I think that was the day. It were two very horrific events. One is the Pahalgam event at the national level, and one was the UPSC results. For me, it was a horrific moment. I searched for my name in the final list, and I was like a bit of overconfident as well. I thought I would make it. Then I type Kiran and I find 6 results there. 1 of 6. I thought 6 were not easily heard. So I search first 2, 3. I just type and there's no Kiran Kamate there. Now my heart starts racing. I take the 4th one. It's not there. 5th one. Again, it's not there. I have just one more search left, and I was just hoping that this would be Kiran Kamate. I take one more, and in that span of 5th to 6th result search, I remembered all the ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೋಟಿ ದೇವರಂತಾರಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ರಪ್ಪಂತ ಪಾಸ್ ಆದ್ರೆ, but somehow I make the 6th search and again it says no results found. I think that's a keyword that all of us have been scared of finding our results, no results found. So I have this is April 22 and we have the KS mains in May first week. So another 10 days gone there. So May 26th, 25th we have the prelims. So another 10-15 days. This was the last attempt and just left with 15-20 odd days. So I take that risk. A lot of my friends, my family said this is a suicide mission because you cannot clear. We know how unpredictable, how dynamic prelims is. You might have mastered it last year, but next year again it's completely a ball game. You might be in the service, you might be a topper, but next year again it's completely a new game, and it was unpredictable. And but somehow I took that leap and took that risk, and I cleared the prelims as well. So we were in Delhi when we searched the result. Then came the mains. As I mentioned, Basuraj Patil here, Basuraj, Javdi, Sandeep Badad, and one more. Our brother Ashwath was there. So we all 5 went to Delhi and we prepared there. So that was something different because we pushed our entire energy, every ounce of our energy we put and dedicated to mains preparation. I'll forever remember those 70-75 odd days because the kind of effort we put, I think probably it will be difficult to do it once again. At least for me, I cannot do that because we hardly slept for 5 or 6 hours, and we would compete for one single bathroom, one single washroom. So we were all staying in one room. So and finally, when this entire week of March, first week, we always had that what the insiders called as Mohal. Mohal was getting set. I think final results are about to come. Now every passing day of March first week, it was hell for me because I hardly slept because this was my last attempt. So I had called one of my mentors in Delhi and said, "Sir, what do I do now? This was my last attempt, and I'm not eligible for the next attempt. So what should I do?" He said, "Do you believe in God?" I said, yes, sir. Puja Path ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೊಂದೇ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ ನನಗೆ ಅಂತ. So I just did all the puja part, visited all the gods with my wife, and that was the only thing I could do because hardly there was anything left in my hands. Whatever that was in my hand, I had done completely with all my heart, with all my energy. Now the D-Day comes, March 6th. It was a Friday, and I was in the middle of conference in Shangri-La Hotel, and I told a couple of my friends in Delhi to check my result because I would either get admitted or if I check. So I didn't have that energy or the courage to search. And I told my wife that please check, and she said that even she cannot check it because. So I dropped it, and from morning almost 10 till around 2, I was just scrolling the websites, checking the Telegram pages, various pages, and it was about to come. Now what happened was my anxiety just got to the peak, and I just shut my data off and then just started went to have lunch. And it was then that my wife called, and she started crying, panicking. I said, okay, this attempt is done. This is the end of this is the end. So I thought this is the end for me, and that is when she said, no, your name is on the first list. All India rank 53, and half an hour later I get to know. I think why I told my journey was, as Dhananjay also put it, all the ranks might show up today on this one PDF, but there goes a lot of effort, lot of sacrifices, lot of years of hard work, years of rejections, failure. Year after year, we just search our name, we reach prelims, we fail, we reach mains, somehow we flunk that, then interview, somehow not make it. Ish marks le miss aitu, ash marks le miss aitu. We just go on that calculations, but success is not easy. It's not easy. It takes a lot of courage. It's not just about intellectual capacity. It's not about knowledge. It is not just about the wisdom. It is beyond that. This exam is a psychological more than intellectual. You need a lot of patience, lot of hard work, dedication. I can add a lot of adjectives and still would not be able to, fully comprehend the kind of capacity you need to clear this exam. So my advice to fellow aspirants is, success in UPSC is not quick. It's not a 1 year, 2 year. No matter how hardworking you are, how brilliant you are, I think the average would be somewhere around 3 to 4 years. And at the same time, I would always say that hard work, all this is, yes, this is the foundation. This is when you will reach till the let's say the interview stage. But you also need a lot of fortune and luck. I personally will tell that you cannot take out luck and fortune, because we've selected 953, but we have left with another 2,700 we were selected. So they were not any less brilliant. They were equally competent, equally there. They were possibly more well-read than us. But I think it is also fortune, it's also luck, it's also the interview day, our destiny. So it's a lot of things. So even I would say a lot of my heart goes to those who missed out on the final list as well. I have been there. So I know what they're feeling. I know what they're going through. I know how unfair the world might be seeming to them, how cruel the world might be seeming to them. But their time will come. As we've had our time this time, next time it will be theirs. So till then, keep persevering, keep believing in yourself. keep working hard. And I think each one of us here is a testimony to those things. Be it Dhananjay, Basavaraj Patil, Basavaraj Javadi, Manoj, Sandeep, everyone has been a true testament of grit, determination, perseverance. I think these are certain commonalities that has taken us here. So my advice to other fellow aspirants would be to just hang in there, not quit, be very consistent. I think consistency beats everything. Consistency beats laziness, consistency beats indiscipline, consistency beats your anything. All of that can be beaten by consistency. So be very consistent, be very shrewd with, be very honest with your preparation, analyze what is going wrong. Without that, I think you cannot stay in a bubble. I think that bubble will burst one day. So be very focused on what you want to do. Take out some time for leisure. You're not a robot, you're not a mechanic toy. You need your time. So take out some time every week for some leisure. That is very important. Having a positive state of mental health is very important. I think it's a very less spoken aspect of this exam, because this exam drives into absolute madness. It leaves you into solitude. You become very lonely. You lose out on a lot of friends, old friendships, schools, parents, social life. So you would need a lot of leisure as well. So try to balance it. Be in a very positive state of mind. Only then you will see a lot of positive results coming up. Be consistent. With whatever faculty here at LaExcellence are going to guide you, please trust it and follow it, because you would need guidance. Without guidance, I feel this exam is kind of ocean. So you would know how to swim, but you would not reach the destiny. So that margadarshana is what is needed, and I think La Excellence, with its excellent faculty, excellent, especially a special mention to Vinayak as well. He's been fantastic. I've taken a mock interview here, written a lot of open prelims tests, excellent prelims tests, conducted here in schools in real time scenarios. So practice them, whatever that is provided, be it means test series or the prelims test series. Follow it with all your heart, trust it. Then ultimately it's about consistency. I think this exam is going to bore you. You will be bored, will be very bored. I think those who give up before that boredom is will not be successful. I think in spite of being bored, who stay consistent and reach beyond that, I think that is they will be ultimately translate into achievers. So have strategy. Without strategy, this exam is going to be very difficult. So you should know what is your prelims D-day strategy is going to be, what is your paper solving strategy is going to be, how you are going to tackle each paper, how you are going to manage your time during mains. So without that, just blindly reading, blindly collecting notes or books or piling up notes after notes will not going to help. Keep your notes resources very limited, revise them a number of times, write lot of tests, have lot of discussions, and I think all of this will add to your personality, and interview will come in very easily. So it is prelims mains that is going to actually decide your entire process. So interview, it has a separate way of preparing, and I think LaExcellence with its mock interview program was brilliant. Peer discussions that they had were brilliant. So kudos to them. Big round of applause to them as well. So that's it. Anything from my end, I would be happy to help. My friends would be happy to help. They've all come here after years of failures and setbacks. I think this is our time, and your time shall come. Till then, good.